Good morning, world! Welcome to the Career Cafe broadcast, brought to you by Talion Academy. My name's Edward.
And I'm Raymond, and today we are interviewing a local dance instructor here in the High Desert. Please welcome Miss Olivia Rubio.
Yeah, clapping in the background.
Thank you.
Perfect. So, my first question for you is, what inspired you to become a dance instructor?
I didn't want to be one originally, and it was more like so I went to a studio, and it was really expensive. It's $45 a class per hour, and if you wanted to take unlimited, it's $200 a month, which I do not have. So the studio knew that because I had to drop all my classes, and I only could take tap. And they wanted me to be able to take all of them, so they hired me, because if you're a teacher, you get it for free. And so originally I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And then I actually liked it. So it was more like because I was put into the position, then I wanted the position. But I didn't originally want it. Yeah.
Nice. So now what type of dance do you teach? Like what style?
I teach ballet, jazz, hip-hop, and tap, I think. That's what it is, yeah.
All right. What age ranges do you teach?
So from like 6 to
Oh, that's got to be difficult.
like 17-year-olds. Yes, the 6-year-olds, they mostly run around the classroom and like yell their names and like Jacob, and like that's it. Or like they'll push each other on the floor. He smacked me, and you're like plie, plie, and yeah, but it's
Twirl.
cool. Yeah, twirl. Nope, stop punching it. Stop.
No.
Quit. No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of to my last question, what's your favorite style?
Tap.
Tap.
Oh, by far, because it's loud and it's
Loud, it's
fast
nice.
and and it's always like there's an infinite amount of steps that you can make. The other ones, it's like if you watch them,
I
they
think it's
always
more
do the
interesting
same
to
step.
watch too.
Yeah, well, and it sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite part.
All right. So, where did you start dancing at?
Victor Valley College. I took a ballet class in the summer of 2009. And I hated it. It was the worst thing I ever did, but my sister was like, "You're chunky, you need to work out." And I was like, but why? And so, not Rebecca, it was Amanda. But no, she
Oh, there's
didn't
another.
care. She didn't care. But no, and I hated it, and then, I don't know, I ended up liking it eventually, I guess, but, yeah.
You kind of answered this question. How long have you been dancing? 2009.
So like about, because I've had on and off, but I would just say about almost 9 years.
That's cool. Long time.
Huh? What did I dance in?
This supposed
A
to be-
leotard! No, I'm just kidding. No, I danced, at first I only took ballet, and I was like, ballet is the best. Now I hate ballet. It hurts my
Puts, like, a
back,
strain
it
on your
hurts,
toes,
yeah,
huh?
like it just hurts. And so then I took jazz, and I was like, okay, this is kind of like ballet, but a little bit easier.
You gotta
'cause
show me
it's
your
not,
jazz hands later.
it's not all, but it's not all lines. Ballet is very lines, and jazz is not. And then I took tap, and then I was like, okay, I like this one the best. And then I started taking hip hop, and at first I was like, ugh, like it looked bad, guys. The hip hop was not my thing, but recently it's like, it's gotten a little better.
Right, getting used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your favorite performance you have been a part of?
All of them. No, I think the funnest one, I was in a musical called Spamalot, and it's like kind of a crude humor musical, but it was a lot of fun. Like the style and the choreography and everything, each song was so different, so it was fun to be able to do like all this stuff.
Yeah. How much practice goes into that stuff? Like for your shows and stuff?
Some people do it to where they only practice in class, and they're very blessed that they can just be like, oh, I got it. I had to go practice like all the time on the weekends and the day, like whenever I can get a chance, I like to practice because I always like to become the top. And
Yeah.
To me, the more effort you put in, the better you'll get. So.
So, what do you think is the most difficult part of your job?
Not killing the kids. No, most difficult part. Yeah, I would say when the kids are unmotivated and they say things like, I don't want to be here. I think
Then
that's the
why are you
hardest
here?
part because then you have to
Because
ask
you don't-
yourself, why are you here? But then it's like kind of hard to say that to
6-year-olds or
6-year-olds. Well, they don't mind. It's the 16-year-olds that you'll be like, okay, you can start to make your own decisions, but then they'll be like I've had a couple 16-year-olds cry during class, and that was weird. I was confused. Like a girl goes up to the wall and she'll be like banging her head on the wall, but she's 16. So I always ask her. I just say, how old are you? And she'll be like 16. And then I'm like, okay. But I'd say that's the hardest part.
It's the hardest. Now, what is your favorite part about being a dance instructor?
The kids,
Okay.
they're like the worst and the best
Yeah, it's
because
just
like when you see like the ones that want to get it and they practice and like you can see them progressing and you can see them excited like, Miss Olivia, I got 2 pirouettes now, and you're like, you know, and it's bad and it looks terrible, but you're like, good job, and they're like, yes, like that's the best part. Or when they like say like, you know what, I love coming to class, then that's like the best part of your job.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel like I did that.
Do you have any tips for someone interested in becoming a dancer?
Yes. You will suck at first, and you will be the worst, and you will hate it, but stick with it. And when it gets hard, stick with it even more, because then you're just about to get over the hill. So you have to keep going, and never compare yourself to someone else. You always compare yourself to who you were yesterday when you dance. So if your leg is like a centimeter higher, you are like, I did that, right? But if it's like, she's better than me, then you'll be sad because you're comparing yourself to someone else. So, and stay humble. Dancers who think they are the best, that is the moment they stop growing. But if you can always say, you know what, I have something to work in, and I'm thankful for where I'm at, then you will continue to grow. So.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. We would like to thank Miss Olivia Rubio for taking the time to be on our podcast.
And also, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thank you.